The following is a dream that a Redditor shared with me. In the distant future, the sun's energy is running dangerously low, but people have developed the technology for deep space travel and go to harvest resources from other planets. Suddenly, an enormous mass appears near the Earth's orbit. It's not clear if it's a huge asteroid or an interstellar entity. We send a team to probe it. We figure out that we can harvest the mass's energy, but we have to do it without landing on it. However, we can't orbit it without getting caught in its gravitational pull. Then out of the blue, the mass starts to turn into a supernova phase. This is when a strange character appears on Earth. This character is 6 feet tall and has the head of Anubis, but the body of the Predator. The dreamer calls this being Anudator. This being explains that he's from an ancient alien race that's been hiding and waiting for the prophecy to be fulfilled. He's here to warn us about the mass. It says that the mass is a planet killer, and that's what ended up killing their planet long ago. Few had survived. This alien being had the job of tracking down the mass and the different masses to warn inhabitants of planets that it may affect. Different officials and scientists ask Anudator how to stop the mass. Anudator starts telling a story. He says how they had a tyrant, and the tyrant and his men were enemies of logic and technology. Even though his race had the technology, they could only use it according to the tyrant's rules. One day, their energy sources were about to run out, and the mass appeared in orbit of their planet just like it did on Earth. They sent out probes to investigate the mass, but the tyrant destroyed them and sabotaged their operation, and used his own men to blow up the mass. Before Anudator could finish telling his story, he collapses to the ground. And right at that moment, a hologram starts projecting out of Anudator, and it shows the dreamer a sequence of images that instruct him what to do. The instructions depict the dreamer picking up Anudator and taking him to his coffin and burying him. So the dreamer goes and does exactly that. And after burying him, Anudator resurrects. And at that point, he tells everybody how to stop the mass. Everybody cheers in celebration, and that's when the dreamer wakes up. The end.